Elementary. I hope that you have all had fun exploring color with the last activity we had, mixing colors, creating your color wheels. I have right here a color wheel with the primary and secondary colors. And what we're going to do is try and think of interesting ways to make color wheels at our house. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to make color wheels that could hopefully inspire you to make yours. You're also welcome to take my ideas and use these. Some of these ideas I got from other art teachers or other artists that inspired me. So I hope that they inspire you. The color wheel that I made right over here was found from objects I just found around my house. We got some dice, some scissors. I found some Halloween decorations. I have some food in here. I have a lemon for my tree games, yarn. So what I did is I took some yarn and I laid it out just like how I laid out the lines of my color wheel, and placed the objects within the quadrants of the color wheel. Upper L, you learned about primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. If you would like, you could make a color wheel with all of those colors, or you can stick to the primaries and secondaries. That's totally cool. For anyone with a sweet tooth, this is a very good color wheel to do at your home. What I did is I baked some cupcakes and I made some homemade cream cheese frosting, and now what I'm going to do is use food dye, just the primary colors, because I'm going to practice using my color mixing skills. So I have red, yellow, and blue, and I'm going to add these to my frosting right now to see what happens. So I've got the red. I'm going to add this to frosting here. I'm going to add yellow, and then I'm going to add blue. We're going to mix them together and see what happens. Oh, blue's coming along. Awesome. I'm going to use this blue later to make a secondary color. We're going to mix our yellow and see what happens. Awesome. And then finally we're going to mix our red. Great. Awesome. So this is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and start to add the frosting to my cupcakes. Okay, so we are all done frosting here. I'm going to unleash the results. So we have primary and secondary colors on our cupcakes, and I actually went even more crazy and made a color wheel cake. I also found some sprinkles in my cabinet, made those into a color wheel, and I am going to place these sprinkles onto my color wheel. So I hope that you have fun and feel inspired by hopefully making some sort of color wheel treat that you can share with your family. Here, I just found these beautiful Douglas irises that are coming into bloom, and I'm going to take a photo of them and see where they fit on a color wheel, and I'll let you know how it goes. So after my neighborhood hike, what I did is I downloaded the photos that I took and cropped them and placed them onto this Word document in rainbow order. So we have here red azalea, flowering aloe, got some California poppies. What I did is, in addition to taking the photograph, I researched the plants as well. I have a nature guidebook that I used for the ones that I couldn't identify. I downloaded this really neat app that I'm really into right now that Lauren actually told me about, the nature teacher. It's called iNaturalist, and you can download it on any device. That's the little icon right there, the blue or the green bird. You can take a picture of anything in nature, and what it'll do is try to identify it and let you know the name and information about it. So I've been using that for fun as I've been taking hikes around my neighborhood and in the open space behind my house, which has been really fun. I might do a research on some of these plants I found. So if you're interested in doing this, it could be really cool with, even you could do it with just natives. See if you can challenge yourself that way. I had some natives and some non-natives, as you can see. Got a little bit of information about each one. Some plants I even found in my garden. I have a citrus here that falls under the yellow-green on my color wheel because I did both secondary and tertiary colors. Got some green here. I took a photograph of the ocean, the sky for the different hues of blue. My favorite flower right here is the iris, named after the Greek word for rainbow, because they come in many different colors. And some pollinators. We got some lavender. Probably see a lot of that. And then this is the Indian warrior, grows in abundance underneath oak trees. Really beautiful color. So if this interests you, it's a really fun thing to do if you like to get outside and go into nature a lot. I'm hopefully going to cut these out and print them and make a color wheel in my idea book. So another great idea for a color wheel.